Okay, Taurus, so this is going to be for you. I just did Aries. We're going to be doing, like I said, one card from each of those decks. And I am going to be starting with the Inner Child Oracle deck. So, Spirit, this is going to be for Taurus today. Taurus, regarding this Aries new moon. Taurus, regarding the Aries new moon. What do they need to know, hear, or understand about how it's going to be impacting them? You have breathe in. Our breath responds to what we are feeling and experiencing throughout our day. Practice taking deep, full breaths at a normal pace. Once you have a rhythm, breathe at this pace as you go about your day, checking in on yourself periodically. Deep breathing can help us navigate stressful events, bringing relaxation and peace. So Taurus, you guys being Venetians and like that energy being opposite Martian energy, you could find yourself like having heightened emotions at this time. You could find yourself feeling like anxiety, even in your body, especially. Aries is associated with like the body and bodily cues. And so it could be that there is a need for you to be like more in tune with your body at this time. Pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you, especially about certain environments. But with Aries also being like anger and aggression or like passion even, it could also be like if you have been feeling reactive in any way, if you have been feeling angry in any way, or like I said, just like highly emotional, then it may be important to do like your breath work right now in order to, or like, you know, it might be important to like meditate and things like that. Like deep breathing can help us navigate stressful events. So it does feel like you may be dealing with stress, or it could even be stressors in your environment. And so not only are you kind of being told to find better ways to cope with those stressors, you may also need to get to a place of feeling more grounded and more like calm or serene so that you can properly navigate how to rid yourself of those stressors. So say it's like, oh, you hate your job and it's causing all this anxiety, but you can't just quit your job. How can you find better coping mechanisms so that you can be in a better state of mind, so that you can take that next step and be more resourceful? So the first step is to be resourceful with what you already have, and that's your breath, you know, that's your body, and knowing that your body is the most important resource. So getting familiar with that, getting comfortable with that before you can, you know, get your body or your mind to do what you'd like it to do. So let's see here with your angel number card. What is it that you need to know at this time? This could be like clarity or advice with this Aries new moon for Taurus. Make a wish, and that's 1111. So yeah, it feels like you could be doubting yourself, or with the anxiety that I was sensing, it could be that you're worried that something's not going to work out for you or work out in the way that you wanted it to. You're being told to make a wish and think big. Right now, these transits are helping you to align with your own sense of self-worth and deservingness. So I feel like you could, in the next few weeks, I'm hearing like you could end up feeling more confident. You could end up starting to feel more like comfortable in your skin, more comfortable in your body. You could feel more self-assured and things like that. And it's definitely going to be, especially those of you who do truly like go and practice the breath work, the meditation. It could even be mantras, affirmations, you know, that feels like it's going to help you think more positively, like ground your thoughts in reality as well, but so that you can ultimately like bet on yourself. Because with this Make-A-Wish card, it feels like it's about you needing to realize there's more possible for you, that like whatever big idea you have, whatever thing you really, really, really want, but you're like, I don't know if that's going to be possible, though. It is possible, but you have to trust that it's possible. And you also have to like, you know, calm down a little bit sometimes. You know, I think it's about just being like, funny enough, this energy is telling me that you need to be rational at times and not like work yourself up, or it could even be fear. Like maybe there's like some social anxiety there. Some of you guys could even have like, is agoraphobia like when you're afraid to leave the house? I don't want to say it's like full on that, but you guys could have like a level of social anxiety that does prevent you from doing things. Or say like some of you could be like afraid of flying, but you want to travel. It could be something like that that is requiring you to think bigger and know that like things are aligning for you to experience these things, but you have to get out of your body and out of your mind first, and that's going to come with the breath work. And for some of you, I'm even hearing like movement. And so this 1111 card, there's this like movement here. You can see the shadows of this person behind them, and so it could be about like, I'm hearing Shakti. Like I feel like there's a need for like movement and like connecting with that divine energy, you know. So yeah, that's going to be super important for you. I don't know why the 1-1-1-1 also makes me think of like counting, breathing in, breathe in, also makes me think of like counting, or like just being like in tune with something. So it could also be about like music. I said mantras earlier. It could be like just different like tapping techniques, somatic like techniques, sound bowls, you know, like I'm seeing those kind of things for you. Sorry, the sun is kind of setting and it's like shining in, but yeah, probably bothers me more than it's bothering you guys. But yeah, make a wish. It just kind of feels like tapping into a higher frequency as well for a lot of you guys. It could even be like what is that word like, I feel like transmuting, you know. I feel like you guys have the ability to potentially like heal yourselves, heal your body even through doing this breath work, doing this movement. So if some of you guys are even dealing with like physical ailments or feeling like physically unmotivated, like say you feel like low energy or things like that, say you're having issues with like your image or your body image, it could be things like that as well, where like breath work, yoga, somatic therapy can really help you heal those things. So that's going to be super important for you guys as well, Taurus. And then with the astrology, what else is it? But yeah, you guys deserve more than what you're letting yourself receive at this time. Yeah, there could be shame in what you want. You have the Black Moon Lilith card. It's mystery. So there could be shame in what you want. You could feel like it's taboo. You could feel like it's not like people don't understand it. Just in who you are even. Some of you, it also feels like there's just kind of a need for you to trust yourself more. You may also be someone who like wants to explore certain things. Like it makes me think of occultism or esoteric knowledge with this mystery, the Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith makes me think of all the witches and all the like you know, like herbalists and like just root workers and the people in the past and especially indigenous cultures that were like condemned for their practices and for what they wanted to do, and being like in tune with their bodies and their sexuality and all of that. Like that feels like something you actually may need to explore within yourself or heal within yourself with this Aries new moon energy. It could even be like a relationship with your sexual being or your sexuality, you know. And so me talking about like healing and health and body image and social anxiety and all of these things, it could be like that could be something too. You want to connect with people more. Maybe you want more intimacy in your life. Maybe you want to feel more understood or more seen. Maybe you want to speak out about certain things more, share your ideas more, or even, you know, share your body more, share pictures of yourself, something. It could be a lot of different things for this group. But it feels like you have to release that shame, and you also have to like deprogram your mind. It feels like there's a need for you to let go of like what society's gonna think, what my family's gonna think, what my friends are gonna think, what other people, you know, possibly there could be a fear of being outcasted, you know what I mean? A fear of being othered or not understood. That could be, remember I kept talking about anxiety, social anxiety, that could also be it as well. But there's definitely a need for you guys to put yourself out there. I talked about like dance and movement and breath work, and it could even be like some type of performance that some of you guys want to do. Taurus, you're very much associated with music, and I said movement, I said Shakti, so it could be like you guys are supposed to put yourself out there, you know what I mean? Not be afraid to be seen, you know what I mean? Not hide yourself away as well. That feels very important for this group. But I think I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus. I hope that provided you with clarity. Go watch the rest of your signs, and I'll see you there. Mwah.